Well, welcome to DownieLive. We are currently underneath a SkyTrain. We're at the maintenance and control center here for SkyTrain, and we're going behind the scenes again. Let's start at the beginning. We are back at the Vancouver Transit Center for another behind the scenes video with TransLink. Today we are looking at how they keep everything clean and safe for us riders. If you're new to the channel, welcome to DownieLive. I'm Mike. Let's get it started. Okay, so I'm gonna show you everything that TransLink has done to make transit safer here in Vancouver. Some of this you might have seen on board a SkyTrain or a bus, but some of this is behind the scenes as well. Now this is the very end of the track at the VCC Clark station. I'm a little bit early, and so this is probably a great time to tell you about the sponsor of this portion of the video, Skillshare. And if you don't know what Skillshare is, well, that's perfect, because that's what I'm here to tell you about. Skillshare is an online learning platform for curious and creative minds like ourselves. It's a great place to explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and get lost in creativity. Skillshare really has classes in everything you might want to learn: photography, videography, editing, animation, cooking, design, marketing, productivity. Today I'm taking a class called Document Your Life: 4 Methods to Live More Intentionally by Nathaniel Drew. Now the nice thing about Skillshare is that most of the classes are under 60 minutes. It's curated specifically for learning, meaning there are no ads, and they're always launching new premium classes so you can stay focused and follow wherever your creativity takes you. Lucky for us, the first 1,000 viewers to click the link in the description below will get a free trial of a Skillshare premium membership so you can explore wherever your creativity takes you. So a big thanks to Skillshare for creating an amazing learning platform and for sponsoring this portion of today's video. I think that's right on time to go meet the others. This is how you know it's going to be a good video. When you get a vest, if you have to sign a waiver, any of those, signs of a good time. Okay, so we're back with TransLink today. We're with the cleaning pit crews. We're at the VCC Clark station, which is a terminus station. So we have about 5 minutes until this train leaves. So the pit crew is gonna step on, clean it as quickly as possible. They have a whole bunch of COVID-19 cleaning protocols. They're essentially all the same protocols they used to have for cleaning the SkyTrains, but they're enhanced. They have bigger crews to get the job done faster and doing it more frequently. One of the important parts is cleaning all the high touch points multiple times a day with disinfectant. All the cleaning products they're using right now leave no residue, they're scent free, they're gonna kill the germs that we want killed, but they're not gonna ruin your day in any other way. I should reintroduce Mo. If you remember from the last TransLink I did, he's in there. If you haven't seen that video, you can watch right there, spot this handsome man, and tell us what's going on.
When COVID started, we started adding a bigger crew. So now the bigger crew will wait for the train to come into the station. And they've got about 5 minutes. Yeah. And in those 5 minutes, we have a crew about of 4 or 5. They will get on the train. They will do the regular mopping the floors, getting everything clean, smells. But the extra on top of that we start doing, any place where you think that this is where customers will hold on to, they will use disinfect to clean all those high touch points. And they maintain that through the day, plus at nighttime, and you will see that.
Yeah, we're doing a full behind the scenes where I'm coming back at night so we can see what really goes on after the SkyTrain's taken off the rails, so stay tuned. So I don't just show up to these to show you, I'm here to put in the hours.
We got 4 minutes, 4 minutes to go.
Oh, I got time. Okay, we got 4 minutes.
On the clock, we got 4 minutes.
Up and down, smooth motion, rotate around, detail oriented. I sound like I'm reading out my resume. Comment down below your favorite position on the SkyTrain. Do you like to stand in the middle? Do you like to sit? Do you like to have the individual chairs? You're gonna be using these touch points. I need to know so I can clean more thoroughly for you. Check the clock. 2 minutes to spare. That's what happens when you have another team member. So the old school doors used to have buttons. Already, just by being automatic doors, that's one less touch point for me to wash. While TransLink here is doing their part to make your trip safer, it's important for you to do the same thing. Continue to wear your mask, continue to wash your hands, sanitize. They have sanitizer in a number of large SkyTrain stations. Continue to follow the CDC guidelines, do your part, and here at TransLink, they'll do theirs. No. I didn't finish fast enough. We're off to commercial.
The next station is Commercial Broadway.
Okay, I think that's me. I gotta get off and get back. Leave a like on the video, not for me, but for the pit crews here, doing a stellar job. We're gonna move to tonight. So we're upgrading from the vest to the full coverall. Oh, I'm referring. Perfect fit. What do you think? This is Danielle. What is this Ghostbusters backpack all about?
So this is our Electrostatic backpack, and we are going to be filling it up with a product called Vital Oxide. So this is going to be used to spray our buses. What happens is when the solution goes through the nozzle, it charges it.
Like it's electric?
Electrostatically charged.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's give it a go.
All right.
So to get from one end of the yard to the other, we're just gonna ride the bus when you're here. This is a childhood dream I didn't even know I had. We're about to go through a bus car wash, a bus wash, I guess. First step, we have to make sure all the windows are closed, all the hatches are closed, and the door, of course. So simple, so fun. Oh, that's the sign. Next stop is ours. Thank you, Abdul.
No problem.
Made a dream of mine come true. Look at this. Perfect. Much better. Looks much better. So we're gonna put this to work?
Yes. So I'm going to get you to put on the backpack.
They always put me to work.
Yes.
There's a theme. This is serious. Feels powerful. Locked and loaded. The point of this is to be significantly faster than 1 or 2 people walking through the entire bus, hand sanitizing like we just did on the SkyTrain. Make sure I'm getting all the touch points. There we go.
And it takes a little bit of getting used to with the backpack on because you got the stanchions here.
How am I doing so far?
That's great.
A little all over the place?
We want it all over the place.
Okay, good.
That's what we want, yes.
My mother always said I was all over the place growing up, but it's finally all for a purpose. I found it. Just like that, but in just a minute or 2, we've just disinfected the entire bus.
So this is an example of one of our copper products. What we found is that copper is 99.9% effective at killing germs and bacteria. And what we want to do is we want to put copper on more buses and more SkyTrains for a longer duration. We're expanding our copper pilot, and it's just another creative way that we're trying to find to make transit safer and make transit cleaner for our customers.
99.9% effective, but I'm gonna still clean it for that 0.1%. Okay, after doing the elbow grease, I can see why you prefer the backpacks.
Yes.
And for those of you wondering if the electric trolley buses can also come through the bus wash, the answer is yes. There are the power lines right there. Thank you, Danielle, Eric, John, Dan, for all you guys do, but I think, Dan, we're headed somewhere else right now. We're in the maintenance and operations yard. This place is tight, but very secure place. All the SkyTrain magic secrets live in here. So these are all the maintenance bays doing regular service on the SkyTrains, interior, exterior, underneath, drivetrain, whatever needs to be done. It's a big job, gets done every night. Make sure they're back on the road, on track, safely. I made a video a few weeks ago, what's under the SkyTrain, and I meant what's under the tracks, but today we're literally under a SkyTrain. But we're gonna keep going this way. So this is where the SkyTrains get their deep clean. We saw the rapid pit crew team earlier at the SkyTrain station, but now that we're here at the Operations and Maintenance Center, this is where they have everything they need to do the deep clean to make sure this thing is ready to go for tomorrow's service. And it's gonna happen in 4 stages. The first, the crew is gonna go through and sweep up and pick up any large garbage that may have fallen on the ground. The second is they're gonna mop, because we know you shouldn't have beverages on the SkyTrain, but some people do, and they spill them. And that's gross. Fourth, they're gonna wipe down all the high touch points, like we saw earlier with the pit crew. And fourth, they're gonna go through and mist it, like we just saw on the bus. It's not just the high touch points, it's also the windows, it's also the ceiling. They clean everything. And you have your lineup of SkyTrains there, waiting to come in and get clean. Now this might sound incredibly simple, but it's very important. That cone there, that ensures the safety of all the workers on board. That cone prevents the doors from closing, because once those doors close, the SkyTrain is going out into the yard to spend the night, and they would be trapped on board. So this ensures that if you're on board, that cone is in position. So if you hear those bells, the doors don't close on you. Simple, but effective. So she just pulled the cone out of the door, which means the whole team is out, which means shortly the doors are gonna close. I hear the bell, and once the doors close, that's when the SkyTrain leaves. So peak hours is obviously rush hour to make sure they have enough SkyTrains out on the system to get everyone home and to and from work and whatnot. But after 8 p.m., that's when they start pulling the SkyTrains off the tracks and bring them back to the yard to get clean. This SkyTrain is so long, it doesn't fit fully here in the maintenance center. But that's okay, they can walk inside to get to the end to make sure it's clean. And they'll have, on average, about 7 minutes to clean the entire thing. Well, a lot of these cleaning protocols are pretty impressive with their big crews moving quickly and efficiently. Most of this was already done pre-COVID. Some of it, they just had to up the frequency. Even the disinfecting misters they already had before COVID. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little behind the scenes look, but what's more important is that you thank the bus driver next time, because there's a whole team of people making sure these are operating daily, safely, and cleanly for you. So if you're new to the channel, I'm Mike. The channel is DownieLive. You can subscribe or watch the last time I came behind the scenes with TransLink right there. Otherwise, I don't know where I'm going next, but I know I want you there with me. See ya! Look how fast that was. The next one's right here.